Hey, fellow Restopians, welcome back to Restopia. We have Jingle Bells playing in the background. I'm going to turn that off any minute now because what we're going to do today needs some peace and quiet. So actually, let's turn that off now. Get rid of those children. So certain things in Watch YouTube Land are measured. Loom being a big one. Now, I'm not really into loom. I've never really had a situation where I thought, oh, I can't, my watch hasn't got any loom. Speaking of no loom, Grand Seiko doesn't have loom. So, but I think that's fantastic because, you know, when you have a watch with loom, and here's my Sestrian Master Series, you know, it gives it a completely different look. You know, those batons and hands are filled with loom, whereas on the Grand Seiko, it doesn't have that. So it really sort of reflects a lot more light. There's Zaratsu polishing. I mean, I've had this on recently, and with all the Christmas decorations up, it's very Christmassy. It reflects all the light, you know, from the Christmas trees, and it absolutely does, you know, it really does look stunning. All the more so for the fact it doesn't have loom. I've never once, as I've said, like went like that with my wrist. Oh, yeah, put my. I still haven't fixed that bezel issue, but I just popped this on today just to see how big it was. I'm working out which watches I'm taking on holiday. Summer 2024, baby. But yeah, I've never looked at my watch and thought, oh, there's no loom, or the loom's bad, isn't that? I don't understand why people get excited about loom, other than if it's because, you know, just because it's like different colors, or if it does, you know, tritium tubes and all that kind of, but it's just a fun thing. I don't think it's a practical thing, but you know, that's my personal take on loom. But yeah, if you love loom, fantastic. What's the other thing that people, whoever got a dive watch? So we've got my Invicta Pro Diver here. The other thing that people measure is bezel action. So I've seen some, and that's what inspired this video really. Some videos where, you know, it's really quiet and people will, you know, let you hear the various bezel action and ask which one is better. Obviously, bezel action is two things. It's a feel and it's a noise. Now, you're not going to get the feel from a video. You're only going to get the noise. But that's inspired me. So what I'm going to do here today, as it's Christmas, is not a Jingle Bells test, but a Jingle Jangle test. So I've picked out 9 watches here. They should be like that, really, with different, you know, jangle ability. So I'm going to let you hear each one, and you know, maybe you can pick which one you think is the jangliest. Now, I think that jangliness basically, you know, is price related. So if a watch, let me just arrange that because I think I've knocked it. If a watch costs less, you kind of appreciate that it's going to be janglier. It's not really something I have a problem with. I'm certainly don't really have a problem with a janglier watch if the price reflects that. I think, you know, I think the watch at that price point still may be fantastic. So as a reference piece here, I've got my Seiko Speed Timer, which is a watch that I absolutely love. It's a little bit smaller. There's some of its parts is that it's smaller than I would like. It's got quite an odd, you know, case where it meets the end link. It's a white dial, which I'm not particularly keen on. It's a chronograph, which I'm not particularly keen on. But I do really, really love this watch, and it shows why you have to have a watch in your hand, put it on your wrist before you can really judge it. On paper, I don't like this, but in reality, I absolutely love it. But I've got this here to as a reference point. I'm not saying this is jangly. Right, so let's go. Let's waste no more time. I'll give you a little jingle jangle of this. There we go. I think that's all very very fine. No shame there. I haven't put these in a particular order, so we'll go top to bottom, left to right. Here we have my lovely Casio Edifice. Yeah, that's pretty jangly. My recently purchased Spaghetti Icon, what was this called? Something sauce. I can't remember what the model, what the colour name, the model name was, but special sauce. That was it. I've got my spaghetti scametti special sauce. Oh, I think we have a contender there. As you've seen, the Sestrian Master Series, which is it's a solid watch for the money, £125, I think this was. I think I paid for this. Yeah, nice, solid, solid watch. I'm not too keen on the brand name, but yeah, let's jingle jangle. Very respectable jingle jangle from the Sestrian. Casio World Time. Now, very strange links on the bracelet. The watch itself is actually not metal, although it's silver. It's plastic cased. Absolutely love another watch that I absolutely love, so I'm not dissing it. I never diss a Casio. God tier. So yeah, I think that's another contender. On to row 2. Thought I'd put a Pagani design in. My favourite Pagani design, the Batman. Love this watch. I think it's gonna it's not gonna jingle or jangle too badly, but you know, we're doing a test. Yeah, that's fine. Let's bring the Seiko back in just as a comparison. Yeah, definitely more jangly than the reference Seiko. So as I've got a Pagani design, I thought I'd better get an Invicta out. So here's my Invicta Batman. Yeah, there's a bit rattlesnakey, the old Invicta. Yeah, definitely more jingly jangly. I was originally, this video was originally going to be trying to recreate Jingle Bells with the watches, but I practiced it, so it's going to be like, but yeah, it didn't really, I didn't think that would work, so I thought we'd just do a straight test. So Invicta Pro Diver, already, have I jingled that already? Yeah, very decent, I think, for the money. This is a very decent watch. It has its flaws, but yeah, it is a lot of watch for the money. And then lastly, we've got another Casio Edifice. My Casio Edifice chronograph with the semi-flyback function. If you haven't seen that, I've done a video showing that. With what I call a predator bracelet. So, you know, oversized, almost double lugs there. Double lug design, oversized bracelet. Absolutely love this. But you know, it's bigger, so maybe it's more jangly. Let's see. What can we compare that to? So I think we have. I know there's a winner here. There's a winner here. I'm trying to remember. Right, let's. So it isn't that one. Isn't that one? That was a bit jangly. Isn't that one? That was a bit jangly. That was very jangly. The Sestrian Master Series was fine. So I'm thinking we have our final 4. Let's go through the final 4 again. Right, I think we can rule these 2 out. These 2 are not too bad. I think we have our top 3. So let's put them in what I think is reverse order. Let me know in the comments below if you disagree. So I think in 3rd place we have the Casio Edifice chronograph, and in 2nd place we have the Casio World Time. But the definite winner, and it was designed to win this competition. So in many ways, so it's a double winner. Is, I think, the Spaghetti Scametti Icon Special Sauce. Deary me. I mean, I'm worried that bits are going to start dropping off this as I'm jingle jangling it. I'll just quickly do those all without any talking. Definite winner here. I hope you'll agree. Do you know what? I think I got that wrong. I think the edifice is actually second place. Yeah, definitely. I got that wrong. I think it's third place goes to Casio World Sign, God tier. Second place goes to Casio Edifice Chronograph, God tier. But the winner is definitely this bad boy, and I'm so glad I got this. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. It was a bit of fun. Let me know in the comments below if you disagree. If you got a janglier watch, if you got more of a jingle and a jangle going on your wrist. But for now, one wrist, live it.